Hey guys, how's it going? I hope that you are having an amazing day and that your Avon business is well on its way to succeed. And I do want to tell you that it took me a long time to be successful. It may not look like it now, because I live a really good life thanks to Avon, but I almost failed. And I think it's important to share that because it made me stronger and more resilient, and I never gave up, even though there were days where I didn't think I was ever going to make it. I didn't believe in myself. I didn't really know what I was doing. I mean, there's that. But what I will tell you is that for a whole year, I tried without succeeding. So if you are not having the most successful start, I want you to know that you're not alone, but thank God that I never gave up because, again, the Avon opportunity has changed my life for the better, and I'm so glad that I didn't give up back then. So sometimes things in life are more challenging than we expect, but down the road, it usually proves that there was a life lesson that was being taught then. So if you are struggling a bit, don't give up. Continue to believe in yourself. Don't listen to any negative comments around you. When people make changes in their lives, other people on the outside like to judge, but let them judge, okay? And find your happiness and your way in the Avon world. It took a lot of trial and error for me to figure out how to be successful. And you hear that a lot with celebrities or athletes, is that they failed a lot of times. They just never gave up. So keep trying new techniques until it's something that you love. And sometimes we have to do the things that we don't love to get to the place where we can focus on the things that we love. So sometimes we have to put in the hard work and do the grind, even on days that we don't feel up to it, to get through phases of life that aren't so fun, okay? Because that's what helps us change our lives for the better and get out of situations where we may not be the happiest, or we're working for someone else, or we're struggling. So that is my uplifting message to you today. And I want to go in and show you how to order some important sales tools that you're going to need for building your customer orders and really just sharing the Avon products. Like I have mentioned before, you have to invest money to make money. And some of those really important things to invest in are brochures. That's your store. That's what you're going to want to share. You're also going to want to share the online brochure. So every time you do something, think about how you can share it physically, but also share it digitally, okay? So that's how you're going to grow both areas of the business. So we have to invest in sales tools. And if we go under order products and we say brochures and flyers, uh-oh, I haven't been active enough. It kicked me out. Okay, let's log back in so I can show you how to buy brochures. Okay, so under order products, we can go to brochures and flyers. And we can see that they come in packs of 10. Normally a full case has 60 books. So you would order 6 packs of 10 to have a whole box worth of books. So that always can change. So make sure you have your most up-to-date information, but always be investing in brochures. And you want to buy them 2 campaigns ahead of time so that you can get those books prepped and ready to distribute, and then you can follow up and collect those orders. So we always want to be ahead of the game. So ordering books 2 campaigns ahead is super important. So here we go, campaign 13. I use this drop-down menu, and if I want those 60 brochures, I put in a quantity of 6, and I say add to order. Okay, so those are my brochures. Some other sales tools you may want to look into are some branded shopping bags. You can order these pink order books. I really like the medium size shopping bag. That's the one we use most frequently. The large bag is probably good if your customers order any clothing or slippers or shoes, any of our bigger objects. And then I do like to just get that medium one instead of small, because the small one's pretty small. So that might be good for just a couple pieces of makeup, a new skincare cream. But since they're so close in price, I just get the medium ones. If you scroll down, these are kind of handy. These are the callback note. And it gives a little like order form that you can distribute with your brochures. While we're talking about brochures, you may want to put in like little sticky notes on any of the pages that have a scratch and sniff. You may want to highlight those pages that have the featured products for the campaign. Maybe you have your own sales and products that you love and you want to share those with your customers. So make the most of your books. The clear literature bag is really handy if you're going to be hanging them on people's doors. One thing I should mention is that it's not legal to put mail into someone's mailbox. If they have a newspaper slot, you can put it in that way, but don't put it in someone's mailbox unless you actually mail it to them. Or you may want to consider doing those clear literature bags so that you can hang them on every door. Okay. Some other helpful business tools down here. The popcorn bags are very affordable, and they're nice to deliver products in as well. Okay, so that was your brochures, your sales tools. Let's take a look at samples. And if someone is just trying a new skincare product for the first time, you may want to consider giving them a few days worth of samples to see if they like it before they buy. Okay, so that's something that I've found handy, is getting samples, and I always give them to people who have said that they want them. If you're distributing books and you're handing out samples to people you don't know want Avon, then they may not get as good of a use as if someone that you talked to and said, would you like a brochure? And they said, oh yeah, I just love that, a new clinical eye lift. And then you can say, well, hey, we just launched a new vitamin C serum. Would you like a sample? That would be more preferable to me, someone saying, I want a brochure, I want to try your skincare samples. Okay, on your website, so this is going to be the website that people go to shop with you on. You definitely want to get familiar with this as well. And under our skincare, we can find some really helpful skincare tips. Our customers can even take the skincare quiz so that Avon is helping you recommend the right products for your customer. So never be afraid to not know an answer when your customer is talking to you. Just say, hey, I'm not sure. Let me look into that for you and get back to you. Or you can always use your website as a resource to look up the answer while you're with them. Okay, so that covers brochures, samples, sales tools, and then again, I like to purchase, let me go over to the book view here, and I prefer to purchase full bottles of items to use as testers, because I find that you get more for your money out of that. Some ideas that I've heard from other Avon representatives is spraying your business card with our new fragrance. You can get those plastic little canisters if you want to divide up, say, your Skin So Soft bath oil to give little testers. So be creative with the purchases that you make. Try to make them go as far as they can with getting new customers and your customers buying new products. Okay, so going to the dollar store is always one of my favorites. I know, you guys, I'm such a nerd, but you can find some really cute stuff at the Dollar Tree to really present your Avon packages in an exciting way. You can also find some cool sales tools that will help you there. Maybe you want to set up at a vendor fair. Always try to get contact information from the people that you interact with. So I can't stress enough how important it is to follow up with your customers. So just ask them, how would you like me to follow up to see if you wanted to put in an order this campaign? So then maybe they'll say, oh, you can call me on my cell phone. Maybe they prefer text. Maybe they prefer email. So always invest in your sales tools. Always follow up with your customers. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.